Hello guys, and welcome to our YouTube channel today. As you can see, there's a truck there. That is a truck simulator, Big Rigs, by Dual Carbon. We know very well that Dual Carbon is one of the game developers that is so far doing very well in the market, because we know this truck simulator is an American type of trucks. And we remember that also sometimes back, Dual Carbon is not new to this kind of game development, because we know 2-3 years ago they also developed a universal truck simulator, which they later sold it or they abandoned it, and then later it was picked up by a different developer. But today we are looking at the track that you are seeing right there is of course truck simulator Big Rigs. Today we are trying to explore the latest version, that is version 1.5.3. yeah, so today nothing much, but you can see the truck over there indicating turn right. So today guys, nothing much, because the load that we are carrying right now, basically we are just trying to test this truck and maybe probably to try to see the behavior, because you remember the previous versions, there were some challenges with it, and of course we are happy because Dual Carbon keeps on updating this game every now and then. And I remember since its first released, it came with quite some numerous challenges, but Dual Carbon has been making sure that every time there's a challenge, they fixed it very fast, and this has really kept the game growing too fast also, and giving the players a chance to enjoy the game. Right now we are just testing basically this truck. We just want to see how is it behaving, and I can really see that effect of that bumpy. As you go over the bumps, you can clearly have that feeling, the real feeling, like you are inside a real truck. Yeah, so today we just exploring a town here. You remember Dual Carbon is the only developer that has managed so far to put the kind of you can see people walking right there beside the road. Actually, it's only Dual Carbon that has managed to put such kind of such a nice looking right there. Yeah, so far if I check many other games, none has managed to do the same. So right here, I need to make a turn, because it seems I'd picked the wrong route. Actually, I'd gone past where I was supposed to be making a turn. So right now I'm disobeying all the traffic rules, but I just want to make a shortcut, because I understand I need to be going through up that climbing up that hill over there. When you hit an object along the road, you can feel the real experience, which you can always feel with a real vehicle. Yeah, so the developers really done some good job up there. Yeah, so looking at this truck, the difference between it maybe and that one of a truck simulator USA EVO. Yeah, this one, looking at the dashboard, I can see the GPS. This one is in red. It resembles exactly that one of Euro Truck Simulator 2, yeah, well known as ETS2. Yeah, that GPS is looking nice over there. Yeah, and also I can feel the truck, the sound is something that we can really take a look at and compare with that of Truck Simulator Drive USA EVO. If you were to compare the sound from both of these two trucks, I can really say that both of them are having such a natural sound. The truck sound is natural and it's genuine. Yeah, as opposed to, there are some games which I still feel, and this is my opinion guys, I still feel that the sound has not been yet sorry for that, the sound has not been yet configured, because you end up finding that most of the tracks are having the same sound, and this is something that we have experienced across so many other games to speak, but of course I'm not going to mention which one, but I believe even you as someone who has been playing these games, you can pick few of them whereby all the tracks are having the same sound, something which is not really original. You can see my track, and actually guys, it's now turning it's now I'm driving at night. As you can see, is around 7 p.m. there, probably 6:45, 7 p.m. Look at the road, is looking very nice, and yeah, even the lighting system is not it's well done guys. Yeah, so when you look at this truck, or especially when you are driving it, the ambience and how the physics and everything is of course it has been well done by, these are big thanks to Dual Carbon. So maybe if I look at the roads and I try to compare the roads in Truck Simulator big rigs, to compare them to that of Truck Simulator Drive USA EVO, yeah, they're more or less the same, but I still believe that the roads on Truck Simulator USA EVO is quite wide. The roads are much wider as opposed to here at big rigs, but still they're not, the big rigs must also have done quite a good job here. Yeah, so when you look at let's look at the vegetation maybe. So there's something I'm trying to notice here. I don't know, there's a this game is not really playing smoothly if you compare to that of Truck Simulator Drive USA. Yeah, there's some kind of it's freezing kind of, yeah, it's not playing very smooth. So this could be something to do with the game itself, how it was configured probably. Yeah, because also remember this game, it came out when it was a bit big. I think it was around 1.6 GB, but they managed to make it a bit smaller so that it could play in most of the phones, including the low-end devices. But I also know Truck Simulator USA EVO also is quite big, but it's playing very smooth. And even if you compare the graphics, looking at the graphics, much more the same, they're good. Yeah, their graphics are very nice. Yes. So when right now I'm not really going too fast, but look at the lighting system. Yeah, there was some complaints sometimes back in the previous versions that remember the track that I'm using right now is a default track. These are the track that when you open the game you find it up there. It's basically the one that you use to make trips so that you can get some coins, and later use the coin to purchase now the tracks where you own. This one is not ownable track. This one is a default track that is given by the developers at the garage. You pick it and you use it for generating some coins, and then later now you buy your own track. Yeah, so far so good. I'm driving down steepy slope. Yeah, basically we just trying the tracks, so we are not doing nothing much like delivering a cargo. Of course we are delivering a cargo, but that is why you can see the GPS right there is active. But basically the main purpose of doing this video today was just to check after the update, what has changed, what have they managed to fix. Yeah, but I can say right now the track is doing much better. Yeah, I'm yet to try it probably in some of the low-end devices. Right now I'm using a mid-range device. Yeah, probably that is why it's not very smooth, but I believe it's not very bad also. Yeah, so right now I'm approaching a hill, and also I can see there's this is a bridge. I can see water over there. Very nice, guys. That bridge is looking very nice. Yeah, and if there's something that do look at the water, guys, look at that water. Yeah, just take a look at it. Now if there's something that Dual Carbon has really managed to outdo other game developers is the bridges and the water. We understand that there's a lot of rivers in this game as opposed to many other games, and those rivers look realistic. And also, if you probably had sometimes managed to play Universal Truck Simulator, that is now European trucks. Those are the Europe trucks, which was also actually the first game that was released by Dual Carbon. You remember there's a time Dual Carbon tried to put both of these trucks in one game, American Truck Simulator together with those European Truck Simulator, and that game crashed, and I think it took them almost a year to come up with now this one. And when you look at this now, the big rigs, this most likely could be the same trucks that they wanted to include in that Universal Truck Simulator, but because the configuration could not happen, the game was too heavy, and they tried to configure it, and it failed. I understand, based on the information that is out there on social media or in the public domain, that they tried to configure it almost 3 times, but they could not make it, and so they had to separate them, because you remember they had already sold that one. So Dual Carbon went and focused now on this one. Yeah, my track is unable to climb this hill here. I don't know what's going on, but I'm hoping it will manage to climb over this hill, because you can clearly see my track is literally stuck. Yeah, but I hope I'll manage to go over past this hill. It's a small hill, but I just more of a steepy slope, but it's becoming a bit difficult for this track to go through this hill, as you can clearly see. I'm accelerating full throttle. Yeah, you can see that green pedal there is full throttle, but still the track is unable. Yeah, so maybe I was just trying to tell you that Dual Carbon had earlier planned to have a game that is a Universal Truck Simulator, which was to have both American trucks and European trucks in the same game. But now when they were trying to configure this to make it work properly, it could not work, and they had to abandon the game, and that is why probably they later came up with this one. You remember when this game was coming through, many people were not aware of it. Many people, this information came public around like 2-3 months, and then later they released the first version of the game. So they tried to work on this game behind the scene without letting anyone know that they were developing this kind of track. Yeah, but I think that was a good strategy, because sometimes we know so many games that even before they were released, there are a lot of talks, there are a lot of hype about them, but when they came out, we could not test the real thing. I remember even there's a game which I'm still not going to mention, had a very good trailer, guys. Sorry, I can see I've arrived at my destination to deliver the cargo right here. Yeah, so finally we have arrived at we have delivered that quick pack. So guys, that brings us to the end of this video today. Yeah, as you can see, it was more of just testing that truck to see how is it performing. So far not very bad. Yeah, I think it's good. I'm looking forward to play now the other trucks, the ownable trucks, now that this was just a default truck. So guys, see you again in another video. You know, like we always tell you that we don't do trucks alone, we do all type of simulation here, all the simulators, cars, buses, of course trucks. Yeah, so keep watching the channel and expect more to come. Thank you very much. Yeah, see you again.